I defy anybody, with the exception, say, of the melanistic leopard or a melanistic jaguar or the otherwise known as the black panther, I defy anybody to show me something as beautiful as this. Just take it in for a minute. Just have a look at those markings, the body shape, the whole thing. It's Da Vinci couldn't have designed anything better. And Paul, I don't know if you can we zoom in on her paws and see if they are wrinkled at all? I'm not sure if that's Vicky or Nikki. Sorry, it's a bit difficult to hear with the rain, but she is spoiling us. You are quite right. We are very, very fortunate today, considering she has... Vicky, thank you, Vicky. Considering she has been so elusive recently, we have been very fortunate, especially with the conditions. I don't know if you guys can see there if her pads are a little bit wrinkled, but that's very interesting to know, and I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on that to see if I can find any other examples in nature. Imagine how many kilometres those pads have trodden through the Sabi sands, eh? Tlalamba, as much as I'm happy for you to sit out here in the open, because we are just revelling in your gorgeousness, why don't you go and lie under a tree and not get rained on? The rain actually has just got a little bit heavier. Maybe she heard me. I think the rain's just picked up, and I think she's maybe decided that a bit of shelter is a good idea. If she does start moving, everybody, I'm not going to follow her through the trees here. It is, with all this rain, say, the ground is beginning to get a little bit wet. And of course, whilst I know we want to have wonderful views of her, she's been incredibly tolerant to us, and I think she deserves a bit of peace and quiet, but from an environmental perspective as well. If we don't need to go driving through the undergrowth, I think we will most definitely avoid it if she does move on. Again, I'm sure Lydia or Lillian, an L of some description. I think she did hear me, and I swear these animals do listen. I used to have a collie at home, and that collie, as you probably well know, are super... Lydia, I think it's Lydia. But Lydia, I had a collie at home, and that collie was super, super smart, and she'd pick up words, and I have no doubt that she would listen to conversations, and probably has complete knowledge of what it is that we're saying, and they just selectively hear and choose to let on every now and again. Yes, girlie, I think you should probably go and find some shelter, because it is rather wet here. Wouldn't be surprised if she goes down into the drainage line. She'll probably go and find one of these big trees to lie under.